This semester, the University of Nebraska-Lincoln offered a forensic biology lab for the first time. Instead of learning about procedures from PowerPoints or books, 14 students get hands-on experience extracting and analyzing DNA from mock evidence. In fact, about 85% of class time is spent performing tests. The class is beneficial to students because they learn about techniques that are actually used in the field. Glenda Brigandel, a senior forensic science major, says the lab will help ease her peers' transition into the job market.
We need the hands-on practice before we get to the lab to make it easier for the people at the lab or their work to train us so that we don't have to learn all the procedures, so it's a quicker transition to the lab.
The class, held twice a week, was designed with input from actual forensic biologists who made recommendations about what students should be learning. The class is taught by a forensic analyst from the University of Nebraska Medical Center in Omaha. Melissa Haligzo says she teaches techniques that she uses every day.
I always thought hands-on and actually seeing how something works is much more interesting than listening about it. The hardest part is learning how to put it into a forensic setting. So I made up a bunch of fake evidence, and they've had to learn all the different methods of trying to locate biological stains, whether it be blood, semen, saliva.
This week, students started their final project where they take everything they've learned this semester and work with mock evidence, meaning isolating a stain, extracting, quantifying, amplifying, and analyzing DNA profiles. David Carter, an assistant professor at UNL, who also acts as coordinator for UNL's forensic science program, says the class is not common at universities across the U.S.
So west of the Mississippi River, a class like this is very rare. In fact, it might be the only one, but I don't know that for a fact.
But most importantly, the class is giving UNL students real-world experience.
To me, that's what's most special about it. You know, students leave here being able to do a fair amount of what a employed forensic biologist does.
Even though the class is 3 hours long, Haligzo says none of her students have ever skipped. Their enthusiasm is one of the reasons she enjoys teaching.
I also just really aspire to have great forensic DNA analysts in the state, and so I'm hoping to help teach them become that.
For NewsNet Nebraska, I'm Jamie Klein.